So why do you think Elon Musk bought Twitter?
That's a good question. That was an amazing question, actually. Well, there are a couple of possible explanations. He says he wants to reinstate free speech. But where's the profit in that? And, besides, free speech is a smokescreen for hatred and racism and sexism and misogyny, more than it is a celebration of free thought and free inquiry and free expression.
Free speech is an essential component of the apparatus at the heart of a functioning liberal democracy.
But people say such mean things, Free speech is fine when it doesn't offend anyone. That's what I say.
Free speech is always discussed in relation to offensive behaviour, Harry. Otherwise it doesn't come into consideration. It's either free or it isn't.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure about that one, matey. Free speech can have certain limitations, and I believe in them. I no doubt that Elon Musk will have a code of conduct of sorts, unless he's just going to let it thing run wild with conspiracy theories.
And misinformation.
Yes, Harry, the kind of stuff this guy likes to chuck around. Actually, sorry, we're having a nice conversation. That was a little bit below the belt. Apologies.
Not to worry.
But, back to the subject at hand, it could prove to be dangerous insofar as it inflames the already treacherous position the government finds itself in trying to stamp out misinformation. If Elon Musk lets all the lunatics back on Twitter, come on, can you imagine?
So you're fretting about the government losing a monopoly on truth and information?
Yeah, but wouldn't you?
Without free speech, voters cannot hold the government to account if they indulge in wrongdoing. God forbid.
See, we're going down the conspiracy route again.
Only a politician or a member of the established media class could assign ridicule to the idea that the government would indulge in wrongdoing, corruption, or obscene malpractice. For the rest of us, it is a ubiquitous fact that we build most of our political conversations upon.
Oh, well, everyone knows it, do they? That we're all just a bunch of scoundrels.
Your word.
That's a common belief, I suppose.
Yes, Boris, especially now. I don't know what politicians of old were like, maybe they were different. But nowadays, the purpose of a politician is to explain all naturally occurring phenomena as a lack of government intervention.
Well...
To reposition personal accountability beneath the shade of a virtuous government.
Well...
Judged as so by them, then used to justify the censorship of information and the silencing of dissenting voices.
My head is starting to hurt. So, I heard you got caught checking out Angela Rayner's legs.
No, not at all. Not at all. It was all based on some malicious rumour reported to the media by a rebellious Conservative MP, trying to imply that the Right Honourable Lady was trying to distract me with those delightfully chunky and deliciously toned legs.
Sound quite the admirer, Boris.
No. Did it happen again? Oh, God. That happened the other day when I was trying to explain my innocence to Carrie. When I snapped out of my trance, I tell you, I was greeted with the face of Medusa herself.
Oh, no. Well, I've never met Medusa, so I can't say. But how did you bring her back round?
I didn't. We're divorcing. I'm moving out Sunday. No, I'm joking.
I bet you promised her more influence over government policy on the issues she's concerned with.
No, I didn't.